Wrestling Brothers Breakdown.
We're brothers.
Who like and watch a lot of wrestling.
I believe there's something happening yesterday and today.
Yesterday and
Besides
today.
Easter. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Yes. Happy weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You, like many of you like us, watched WrestleMania. Wrestling Super Bowl. WrestleMania, 2 nights. All right, let's get the numbers out of the way. They're all updated. We'll just call. Here's the numbers real quick before we talk about the matches. Night 1, Derek went 5 for 7. Brad went 4 for 7. So I won night 1.
6 at 1 at your house. I picked a different pick. I don't remember what, but I went 6 and 1 at your house. The food was good.
Yeah, with the papers.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was 6 and 1, so I went back and re-added it all up and realized I had picked one of the matches wrong.
Math is hard.
Math is hard when you're trying to do it from memory. And then night 2, I got 3 out of 7, and you got 4 out of 7. So we tied. We each got 8 right and 6 wrong.
Yeah, we'll come up with more tiebreakers.
Yep. So this one goes down as a tie. Pay-per-view ties is now at 4. We need to come up with more.
And I missed both of my bold takes?
You missed both of your bold takes, and I got one of them. One of my 2 bold takes.
I called yours. I was shaving because I was like, oh, I'll shave and get ready for tomorrow. And I was like, who's going to be your partner? I was like, I bet it's, yep, sure enough.
Yeah, I figured it'd be her once they showed her the night before on social media.
We'll get to it. All right. Let's we got the numbers broken down. Let's get to it. Opening match.
Match.
Yeet, 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 yeet.
Underwhelming. I think my big thing that was underwhelming was figuring out, and I did to prove this, the video packages were missing on Peacock on TV. I was getting commercials. Because I looked it up on my laptop tonight, and I saw the video package for the main event while the TV was running Infinity and Snickers and Slim, whatever the commercials were for. And I was like, this is why it was not as fun the first night, because on my TV was playing commercials instead of the video packages. And people,
and
I had friends over who weren't like super wrestling fans, and so like that would have really helped them understand what was going on.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I didn't have Mega Ultra Super Peacock versus medium, rare, or light, whatever version I have of Peacock.
I pay $8 a month, so I guess that's mega. But even
that's the medium version, yeah.
I Chromecasted from my phone to my TV. Chromecast put in their commercial, so I had to stop casting it. Then I could see some of the video package, and then if I recasted it again real quick, then I could see more of the video package. I was just like, what?
Yeah, so unshout out to Peacock and WWE for throwing in more commercials. Like, I'm sure on the replay they'll have them in there, but like from watching it live, the video package is a big part of it.
Oh, I know.
And you're already gouging people on ticket prices. Now you're gonna gouge them on if I only have medium tier of online streaming service.
Peacock,
boo.
Yeah.
That's a big boo for me. A big
unshout out to that, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Opening match.
Jey Uso versus Gunther.
Yeet champion, heavyweight Yeet champion, a new shirt you could have bought for 35% off or whatever.
I haven't even looked at this merch shop yet, but
3 out of 5. Ending sucked. Like, he tapped out to his own move. Like, come on, dude.
Will you write down these star ratings and text them to me? If I type them, I'm gonna end up muting you.
Let me get some paper.
I'd say 2 stars. It was meh. It was almost bad. It was just, that was not the Gunther that's been strong in all these matches.
Oh, I know.
And then it was such a weak tap out, or he didn't even build up that tap out move over the last month or something over other people. But it was just no, this is good for story and merch. So your time's up. You
said 2 out of
Gunther.
5. I said 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just number them all and write them.
So I was unimpressed. Way underwhelming for an opening match.
The frog splash to the back looked like it hurt.
That one did look like it hurt, but yeah.
Yeah. Now I got to see a Jey Uso heel turn, right? Maybe? I don't know.
I don't see him holding the belt long. Maybe 6 months at most.
Crowd got their happy, just their happiness out of the way. They're yeeting everywhere.
Yeah.
So
there weren't even a lot of big entrances this year. There was a car here and there.
Night 2 had some decent good ones. We'll talk about that soon.
Yeah. All right. Second match.
First match, belt change, right?
Yeah.
Boy, start off the gate.
Yeah.
Match 2, tag team. You know I love me some tag team stuff.
War Raiders versus the New Days. New Day.
New Day. Sorry, yeah.
This was it wasn't a very long match, but that one dude in the War Raiders is way more athletic than I thought.
Oh my gosh.
He can. Then also almost didn't make his moonsault one time.
And their beards, holy cow, how long have they been growing those out? Like, good grief.
I don't know.
Now, what was it? Xavier's imitation of Jeff Jarrett in the middle of the ring. That was
Yeah.
hilarious. I loved it. That was good. But yeah, those big boys can move.
Yep,
Those are
they
some
can.
athletic big boys.
They're decent, so we'll see what they do with the New Day as heel champs. They cheated to win, got the win. So about
I
what you
gave it a
expect.
I gave it a 4 out of 5 because I love me some. It was a good tag team match. Like, I mean, yeah, they kind of cheated to win, but it was entertaining. I liked it. I liked the ending. It was good. I was impressed. It was a good match. So
Yeah, I'd give it 4. I'd give it 4 stars.
no beef here.
All right, next up, Jade Cargill versus Naomi. We both picked Jade to win.
Healed Naomi. No feel the glow like she's a bad girl
I think
now.
I missed part of this match or wasn't paying much attention or was getting like my third plate of tacos or I don't remember much from this match other than Jade won and I
It
picked it
was
right.
kind of slow, and then towards the end it picked up, and then Jade just freaky strong catching Naomi
Oh yeah, that was cool.
in the middle and just and Jade got her WrestleMania moment, finally her win. So that was first one I think, and first match at WrestleMania. So
Yep.
it was good, but I hope we're not seeing another repeat of this kind of, oh, somebody attacked me, so now I get to go fight them story, as we'll talk about the other tag team match in
Right.
night two. And oh boy, come on, Triple H. But I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. It was pretty good. So
I'd give it 3. Yeah, it was okay. Maybe
it
he
was
forgot to do his homework before night 2 and then was just like cuz he stayed up so late for Hall of Fame that he just like better so and so you win and
flip a
here's the
coin.
finish.
Hey, you come here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, almost.
All
Next
right.
one, almost match of the night. Jacob Fatu, or Fatu, as your one of your friends called him. That was kind of funny.
Was that the
Versus
next one? Okay, yeah. I have that order.
L.A. Knight. Yeah,
Yeah, this is a good match.
dude, his pants. Those look like sauna sweatpants or something. Like he would, or Ross from Friends in the pants. Like, come on,
I can't
like,
get my leather pants off.
no, yeah, that looked like it would just hurt and burn. But hey, more
Yeah.
power to him. Like, it was a good match. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Like, almost a
I gave it
match of
4 stars as well. Yeah, that was a good match. And we both picked Jacob Fatu to become new champ. So
lot of top rope moves. That was good.
a lot of moonsaults.
I love that, dude. That's cool. And see, and LA Knights, no, I mean,
Yeah, he's good too.
he's
And
got the charisma
he didn't
out.
look weak losing. So
You don't need a belt. And yeah, Jacob Fatu and I don't feel sorry for him, but poor Solo Sikoa. You walk out and go, yeah, 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 and then walk out, and then
yeah,
you're
you're
back
lucky you
to
got to be
nothing.
on the show at all.
You're back to nothing. You had it all, but come on, man.
You're going the way of Matt Riddle here, real quick.
Oof. We'll see him at GCW later. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be
And
a
your bold take: Braun Strowman did not get involved in that match.
oh no. Like, come on, I couldn't remember that. So that's number 5. Unfortunately, Rey Mysterio was injured.
I
Like that.
finally saw on social media he pulled his groin. That's what he I don't. Yeah.
Oh no, no, no. Ow, no.
So that's why he couldn't. And so they replaced him with Ray Phoenix, who's also a very good, another luchador, and did a decent job
That was
as a
cool.
pinch hitter. And so, I like this character, El Grande Americano, and I like seeing him do more luchador style wrestling with the mask on versus what he does without the
Uh-huh.
mask, or whoever it could be. I don't know. You know, but
I love that Michael Cole's like, that's a Chad Gable like throw or Chad Gable like move like multiple times. Like,
it's funny that they play into it.
and the backwards 450, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So at first I thought it was a squash match. So I was like, oh no, it's gonna be like a 2 minute like boom boom boom, and then
I'm surprised there was no major squash matches. I
yeah.
expected one.
Well, kind of a little bit one of night two, but we'll get to that. I believe, just got to say their name and they'll be there. Yeah, but it was good. So I gave it a 4 out of 5 because I mean, hoping to see Ray Phoenix and Penta,
Yeah,
tag team together.
they have some
That'll
awesome matches in AEW.
that'll be
Go
good.
back and
So
watch. Yeah, I'd give it. Yeah, it was good. I give it 4 stars.
so I'm looking forward to some of that tag team stuff. hopefully between those two sometime. But yeah, El Grande, Americano, keep one is Americana, whatever.
We both picked that one wrong because we both picked Rey Mysterio, and then we're just like,
Yeah,
whatever. Now it's just kind of a filler match since he's gone. But so him or his replacement didn't win, so I guess we lost that one.
yeah, that's fine. That's fair. But it was still good.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah.
All right,
Next,
sixth match, women's title
women's
match.
title match.
Charlotte going for number 17 versus Tiffy Time, who came out and actually she had a cool entrance with the Barbie doll house looking thing. And that
Yeah,
set was all video boards, not just, I thought it was like just designed to look like city blocks until it started lighting up for everybody's entrances. Like, oh, that's cool. That's got to be
yeah.
expensive.
Oh yeah. A little confusing with almost wearing the exact same outfit.
Yeah, I was like, why are they both in pink? Like, wear
And
different colors.
can we get a fighting champion, please? Like 7 defenses in 485 days. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah. Three
bruh.
defenses in barely 3 months. I'm like, so once a month? I was like, come on. I want some fighting champions.
So, yeah, seriously. So, um, it was good. Charlotte didn't look too bad. Like
Yeah.
I thought they might just be like, "Oh, she's back, so she gets to win automatically," like other people.
hmm
But it was I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. It was pretty good. I wasn't like super wild, but it wasn't like super just like eh. So it was I thought it was pretty good.
I would
So
give it 3 stars. Yeah, it was okay. I don't remember anything super amazing from it or super anything terrible. So,
Charlotte had a cool power bomb. Tiffy going for the knee, lots of knee stuff towards
oh
the
yeah,
end.
yeah, that was some decent
Um,
storytelling stuff.
yeah, overall not too shabby. Definitely, it wasn't a bathroom break match or anything, so it was entertaining. So
My dashing take was Becky Lynch would return,
so
and did that count for night two?
yeah, I was wondering, or did you say that
Oh,
for night one?
I guess I said it for night one. I don't know where I wrote it
Interesting.
down. I'd have to go back and watch the tape.
Huh.
So she did return. I don't remember what right if I said it for this match or for the tag match. I
Did you
wrote
put
that down randomly, so I'll have to go
two
back
on
and
there?
look.
Yeah, I don't know. So, oh man.
All right, so that was. Oh, and then we had main event of night one, which was
Uh-huh.
pretty good. About the
Triple
only
threat.
thing that was like WrestleMania caliber of the whole night, story wise.
5 out of 5. Triple match of the night with yeah, it was amazing.
Yep, match of the night. And then this one, we differed on it. You picked Roman, and I picked Seth. And I was right. And they had some good storytelling with Paul Heyman. And then the decision, oh, is he going to back Cody? Not Cody, Punk or Roman?
Cody.
And then he finally picks Punk. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, he's betraying the tribal chief. And then he low blows Cody, or God, I keep saying Cody, CM Punk. And we're like, oh my gosh, he betrayed CM Punk.
My tribal chief.
And then he's
I
like,
don't
he
care
gives
if my
the chair
tribal
to the
chief.
tribal chief. And then Roman Reigns is getting in position to hit the other dude,
Rollins with the chair.
Rollins. And they're like just waiting because Rollins is taking forever to get up. And then Paul Heyman so obviously like keeps moving to the side to get behind him in position. And I'm like, well, I think he's going to low blow Roman as well. He's like, and like,
I'm sure
obviously you
there's
would probably
memes and
see him
stuff. He's like blink, and he's like
yeah, and then he wiggled his arm around after he. That was so funny. Double
like,
betrayal. So that was like, okay, that's good storytelling. That'll got some stuff to develop from.
hey,
So does that mean Seth went heel too, or is just Seth just aligned with him and he won?
corporate Seth? I don't know.
I mean, I like Seth as a bad guy too.
I like that they went into the crowd at the beginning, involved the trash cans,
Oh yeah, all the just
um,
random trash cans that were there.
prime bot. I love it when they get the prime bottles involved. That's hilarious. I think double DDT by Punk,
Yeah,
just good. What was it? A pet Roman Reigns went for a spear and got reversed into a pedigree. Um,
yeah.
no,
They
there was
tried it.
like
Yeah, it was
a
close.
pedigree and then a stomp from a spear and like all back to back to back to back to back and like.
Yeah, some of those sequences are pretty creative and thought up. And how can I finish spam in a circle? But it's cool.
And then I wrote all this down to the Rollins like, hey, let's do the Shield power bomb through the table.
Oh yeah, he
And
did say
Roman's is
that.
like, no,
And Roman was, I thought he was going to
fuck
do it
you.
for old time's sake. And then Roman was like, no.
And then the double table break power bomb by Roman, like, dude, it's just they all got their finishers in a row at one time and couldn't get it done, and then it was just that was a WrestleMania match. Like
Yeah,
that
that
was
was good. That was some good storytelling. Some of the other matches earlier in the night just felt like I
yeah,
could have watched this on Monday Night Raw or any random pay per view.
yeah.
I mean, it's like there was just some. Yeah, we did it, but I was like, where was the big story or the big?
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like last year they just pulled out all the stops.
Oh yeah.
So is there a filler WrestleMania? I mean, some. I mean, go back and rank them all
Yeah. What was
compared
your
to other ones.
ranking on this for? I know you said match of the night, but
Oh, I'd give it a yeah. It was 5 stars. It was good.
five
Great,
out of
great.
five. All right, and then night
So what would
two.
we say for night one overall? I'd say it was okay. I'd give it 3 stars.
Yeah, I give about 3.5. The last match carried it. I
Yeah,
mean,
for
there's
sure.
still some good ones. Just the first match, just I know everybody's all yeeting all over the place, but it's like the ending
It
is
was
just
just
like,
way underwhelming.
really?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it just, yeah, 3.5 maybe overall. Three. Like, it was okay. It's kind of mid,
Yeah.
so
All right, let's talk night two, which we
night.
just finished watching a little bit ago. It ended really early, 9:39.
I know it
I
was.
was like expecting. I was like, you still have half hour for. I was like, okay, now we're gonna have 10 minutes of interference, people, and I was like, all right, we'll get to that. Night two. I got 3 right. You got 4 right. All right. So what was the first match? I had these all out of order
The
again.
triple threat, women's ISO or IO Sky
Oh, Io
versus
Sky. Yeah.
Io versus Rhea
We
Ripley.
both picked
Huge
this wrong.
pop.
Yeah.
And Bianca.
We both picked this wrong. I picked Bianca. You picked Rhea. The crowd was into this match.
Dude,
There was some good back and forth. A lot of strong stuff. A lot of good moves. They all looked good.
they did. I
The
wrote, does anyone care about Io Sky? But apparently they do.
yeah.
I gave it a 4 out of 5 until the ending knocked it down to a 2 because I don't like Io Sky and I thought
I don't like
she
her
did
character,
it
but
for
I mean
me
she's
for win.
athletic, and I'll give her that. And she does cool trash can flip off of a cage.
Yeah,
But does
just
that carry a championship? I don't know.
no. So I
I
gave it a
thought that
2.
Bianca. I was like, I picked Bianca for this streak, but I guess they're throwing that out. So she was 4-0 or whatever. So that's like, I thought they might be slowly building that up. So I think Bianca's gonna go heel here.
She's a beast and some good double team moves and Rhea Ripley. Like I thought those two would, and they did.
Yeah,
They seemed to carry it, and she just kind of, well, just get in, and I'm sure they'll run it back, maybe for Backlash. I don't know. Just I
yeah.
don't like her as a champion. Just I don't think she has it.
I don't
You know?
like branded champions, one for each night. I wish it was more just like we have a men's champion, a women's champion, and the champion has to go to both shows and defend
Yeah.
it on both shows.
Well, now they're getting more women's belts, so now the pay-per-views are gonna, well, if they start having championship matches, but who knows?
Right.
So, I mean, overall, yeah, I gave it 2 out of 5 because of the ending, but 4 out of 5 up until it because Rhea Ripley, like, oh,
I'd give it 4 stars. It was good. I liked it.
she was good, and Bianca's always been good. So, and then next up, the street fight, the Sin City street
Sin
fight.
City
'Cause
Street.
that's
This
not
was a
in
good
Los Angeles,
match.
that's in Las Vegas. Yeah,
This was a good
Mac
match.
and
I liked it.
McIntyre versus Damian Priest.
I thought this was a good match. I was happy that Drew finally got a good match. Well, he had his Hell in a Cell match, which was good too last year.
Yeah,
But he had a good WrestleMania match, and he got the win, and he got to look strong, and they got to do some cool table stuff and some cool stair stuff.
and the new Doom game.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, he came out with the new Doom stuff. At first, I was like Halo, and it's like, oh, Doom. So
so
it's been a while since I played some Doom games.
oh, dude, they're awesome. I have the all the ones that have been out lately, dude. They're amazing. Like very bloody and gory and
I'll
just
have
a
to see
little
which ones
fun.
I can find on Steam for cheap.
So it was good. I gave it 3.5 out of 5. I figured there'd be more weapons and more, not necessarily more blood, but maybe more beating the
Did anybody
crap
get
out of each
beat
other.
busted open? I don't remember.
Drew kind of did when he did like a Future Shock DDT on the steps.
On
Like
his
his
back,
back was
yeah.
kind of, yeah, it's just like it wasn't very much cream of the crop. Oh yeah. But it was still pretty good. It was a good solid match. Like, and so
Yeah, I'd give it 4 stars. It was good. Do I have my? No, I have a Chiefs shirt on. was like, I had my Rock shirt on, but he didn't
Yeah,
show up.
waiting for him,
I
but
wore my
nope,
Rock shirt yesterday.
too busy. Come on, dude.
All right, what was the fourth match?
Oh, the fatal four-way
The
match.
Fatal Four Way. Yeah, this one you picked right and I picked
I
wrong.
screamed at the end. I was like, "Yes, let's
He's
go!"
such a cheapskate heel.
Oh man, that's
Winning
why
way
that's why
heels do.
everybody hates him.
He's a really good heel. I was like, gosh,
Dirty
he's
Dom,
dirt
4 out of
bag.
5.
I hate him.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. I give it 4 stars.
End of the Judgment Day. Finally, they need to break up. Too much
Yeah, I guess that
Carlito.
would be because he pinned Finn, didn't he?
Yeah, but it was good. I mean, Pinta's just so smooth, and was it Cerro Mieda, whatever?
Cero Mierdo, no fear.
Yeah, zero fear, no fear. Yeah, dude, he's just smooth and just wow. It's just amazing watching him.
Yep. So I guess he'll probably go with his brother and do some tag stuff eventually. But I thought he might get a shot.
And I don't think Braun Breaker needs a belt to have a good match,
No,
dude.
he's
He's
just
just
so crazy, like hopped up on cocaine, smash people, and they just get destroyed.
dude, the spear from one table to the next
That
on
was cool. I
Carlito.
liked that a lot.
And Pat McAfee lost his ever-loving mind.
Yeah.
And he double suplexed like two of them, and man, just and then Dirty Dom for the win. Just like it was. Oh man,
Yep.
it was beautiful. So it was great.
It was entertaining. It was a good one.
I like that one. It was. I don't know about match. I don't know if I gave it match of the night for. I would probably be match of the night for.
Night two.
Yeah, night two. I'm gonna give it match of the night
Yeah, I would probably agree.
because the rest of them, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I would agree with
Well,
that. All right. Then the next match
Randy Orton versus To Be Determined.
was
So
that
Randy
match?
Orton
Okay,
came
yeah.
out.
So this is right when I was finishing up on the drive home, and then I had to go to the grocery store. So I was watching it on my phone, but also looking around the store trying to find something. And so
Yeah,
I didn't get a lot of the Logan Paul AJ match, but
well,
Randy
that
Orton
was.
versus to be determined. I was pretty sure it was gonna be Rusev.
Yeah, I thought or Aleister Black or whatever, and then
Yeah, that was my bold or dashing take that failed. Aleister Black did not return.
I'll have to go compare the pop for Mr. Joe Hendry versus the Royal Rumble.
It
Dude,
was a big pop, yeah. And I was just like, we just saw that guy like 3 weeks ago in a little arena with 400 people, and now he's out here in front
it
of
was maybe 1,000, but
66,000.
yeah,
I guess we've
yeah,
seen him twice, 3 times now. Well, we weren't
yeah,
at Mania,
we
but
have. We're like big fans
he
almost,
popped at the Rumble, and he saw him in St. Joe, and so he'll probably play all the size places.
People are like, why would TNA let their champion get beat in like 3 minutes? And they're like, we don't care
They
because
don't care. It's exposure.
yeah, dude,
That's 60,000 more people watching their product that don't normally.
he's got it. And my wife's like, that looks like a blonde Jake Gyllenhaal. And I was like, it's like, okay. But yeah, the eye poke by Randy Orton, that was great. And then Joe Hendry just, smiling
Just
and doing
hamming it
his
up,
stuff.
yeah.
And then RKO, and then
RKO right out of
another
where's the
RKO,
camera shot? And then jump right out of camera frame. RKO
and
out of
then
nowhere.
and then Randy does this. That
Yeah,
was
he was
just
mocking him.
too. I gave it 4 out of 5 just because of Joe Hendry. But 3 out of 5 based on the wrestling. I mean, it was kind of a squash match, but
Yeah, it was
you know,
entertaining. So I'd give it 4 for being entertaining, and yeah, probably 3 for wrestling or lack of wrestling. But it is Randy Orton. If he wants to goof off and be at WrestleMania, let him. He's earned it.
yeah. Next month he's back home in St. Louis for Backlash. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be something big. It's gonna go bananas.
I
It'll
don't
be
think
a.
he lives in St. Louis, does he? I know
He's
he's
from
from
St.
there.
Louis. He grew up there.
Yeah, I know that's
Yeah,
what
he's
they say.
not living there, but I think he was born there and grew up there, or went to high school and stuff there. So
All right, next up was the women's tag team match.
nope, we
No?
have
Oh
AJ
no, you're right.
Styles
Yeah,
versus Logan Paul,
Logan
which
Paul versus AJ
could
Styles.
have been
We
a Monday night
both picked
or
wrong.
Friday night. Yeah,
We
it
both picked
was.
AJ to win, and
It was.
somehow Logan pulled it. I was like, okay, well, we better do something with Logan Paul as a story, and not just hey, AJ, will you take the fall for this for no apparent reason?
The video recap didn't really help much either, and you're like, why, what? I gave it
Yeah,
3 out of 5.
yeah, I'd say 3 out of 5. I need to go back and rewatch this one because I missed half of it while I was in the grocery store.
Him,
And then my
AJ
Peacock
using the
kept
ring,
timing out.
AJ using the ring apron to cover up Logan and
I
punch
liked
him was
that. I saw that. That
funny.
was cool.
And then carrying Cross and some Yoo-hoo that I have no idea almost got thrown into the Prime bottles, which was would have been funny, but you
Yeah.
know, um, and they both did style clashes, which was kind of cool. I mean, so yeah, it just I don't know, that just didn't make a lot of sense. So it was okay. Um, I don't know. And then carrying Cross trying to get, AJ to go heel or be a bad guy or,
Yeah, I
do
couldn't
it
hear
for
what
the
he was
whole
saying or
people.
whatever.
He's like, put the knuckles on and go punch him for the industry, for the crowd. I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree with that because people don't like Logan Paul, but
They just
it,
don't like he's a content creator. He can actually wrestle and go once he gets in the ring.
he can. So he is very freakishly athletic. Like, and him, what was it? Him and the Street Profits dude. I want to see which one can like jump higher or jump farther. Like, they both are just,
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
it's impressive.
that is impressive. So it was okay match. Just it didn't seem WrestleMania worthy. Like
Yeah, I don't know why it
honestly.
was on the card, but whatever.
So
Who
yeah.
knows?
So Logan won. So I mean,
Yeah, so but does it matter? I don't know. Does it mean
now
anything?
the intro for Logan, all the different shots and his drone thing.
I didn't see it, so I missed that
Oh, you
part.
got to go back and watch that. That was so
I
cool.
saw he was like on a selfie stick or something. That's all I saw.
It was like his drone, and then he had it out, and he actually used it during the match, and they would switch to the drone camera, and they showed that. That was really cool.
Oh yeah, I missed all that.
Like, yeah, go back and watch that. That was, and especially his intro, like that was impressive. Like, I'll give him that. That was really cool. Something different. So
Very cool.
I like that.
All right, now what I meant to say. The women's tag team match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus not Bailey and Lyra Valkyrie. Mystery opponent, or mystery team member, Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah.
She's got cool music. I like her music.
Whoa. Oh, it is. It's cool, and the crowd loves her. Why
Yep.
not? And she looked really good. Been out for what, a year? Had
A
a
year and a half,
kid,
2 years,
started a
yeah.
family.
So you think she's back full time or part time or just a one off?
Every time she comes back, she wins a belt within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Two out of five, maybe a one, but two. I didn't like it, and
Yeah.
it was all about her. Like, hey, I'm back. Look at me.
Yeah.
Nobody else matters.
Well, I mean, there was Liv showing off a little bit more cake than usual, but it's just so she got some eyeballs on her. But yeah, they did make it a
Yeah,
lot about Becky.
but storyline, like, and she took Bailey's spot for that. Like, Bailey, story wise, lets somebody else take the spot, and that's her. And is now, are we going with a let's run an attack on somebody
I think
story that
maybe
we
Bailey,
just
Bailey will
got
come back as
through?
heel. Maybe I like heel Bailey.
So Becky attacked Bailey, and now Bailey's gonna get her back. Like, we just went through that with Jade Cargill and Naomi. Like,
Yeah, they got to come up with some better storylines for the women.
dude, like, and I love tag team matches. And it was just all like, let's beat the crap out of the women's intercontinental champion, whatever. And then, oh, Becky gets the hot tag and does a couple things and wins. Like,
Yeah,
hmm, yeah,
yeah, I'd
didn't
give it
like
three
it.
stars. It was okay.
Wasn't I was like, oh, and she wins. Of course
Yeah,
she does. Okay, well, it wasn't a match, but Stone Cold coming out to
Stone
drink
Cold.
some beers and
Yeah. Oh, he got to do the attendance gig. Just come out and
the
say the numbers.
child in me from the 90s, you hear that, you're
The
like,
glass break is always a fun pop, especially with a big crowd.
and then you see it, he ran into the barricade and this girl like fainted or freaked
Oh yes,
out.
that's big news on the internet. Yeah, he crashed his
Dude,
ATV. What had he been drinking beforehand already? Who knows?
I don't know. It didn't look that bad,
It
but
didn't
she
look
stood
that
there and she
bad,
was
but
like,
she like fell over. So they rushed out people out there to check on her, and
Nick Khan
it
went
was
out
Nick Khan.
there.
Yeah, after I saw that on Twitter or X later,
Be like,
and
meet and
so
greet,
like
need some
yeah, I was like, how much free WrestleMania tickets are you gonna get the rest of your life so that you
and
don't
he
sue
went
them?
Stone Cold went to check on her. He's like, well, my bad.
Yeah,
I was hoping he'd stun somebody. I mean,
right.
anybody. I don't know.
Anybody, somebody.
Uh, not Wade Barrett. I could have stunned him or
Yeah,
what is it? The Aussie dude. The other one or yeah somebody, anybody.
I don't
Nope.
like Wade Barrett as much. Man, bring back Corey Graves. Corey
Yeah,
Graves is so much better.
yeah. So yeah, WrestleMania attendance and all that for Stone Cold. And then,
Then the main event,
oh yeah.
which started at 9. I was like, we got an hour for the main event.
Oh, I
It was
know.
nope, just 39 minutes, and
John
15 of
Cena,
it was intros.
plain boring. Just John Cena just walked down, just
He
nothing.
was calling his spots too. Like a couple people noticed that, like shoulder tackle, arm drag.
Yeah.
Like,
I
hey
liked
man,
his shirt. His shirt though, I was like,
his shirt
that's
was cool and
cool.
like no color and the dark entrance ramp, no lights. It was cool.
Then
So
Cody Rhodes motorcycles, and then he comes out with his freaking Iron Man mask. I
yeah, it
was
was
like,
better than last year's mask. I was like, well, that
oh.
mask is stupid too, but better than last year's mask.
And I was like, what is this music? I was like, this is not Cody Rhodes. I was like, nobody can sing along to this because nobody. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, okay. Now I feel better. But yeah.
So definitely a slow play match.
Yeah.
Some not botched moves, but not smooth moves. The what's the move Randy Orton does where he
The,
grabs him and flips him over? They did it in the corner and it didn't look great.
I don't
Power
remember.
slam. His power
Oh,
slam
yeah.
didn't look good. One of his Cody cutters didn't look great. Like they didn't time it up real. Like he caught it and then just like sat him down.
And I thought Cena was going to do a Hurricane Rana off the top rope. I was like, oh, that would. Oh, nope. Just kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, he stuck to
The,
the pretty simple stuff.
the eye poke. I gave it 3.5. It was a pretty good match
Yeah,
till Travis Scott got involved. I
that
was
was
like,
so dumb.
oh,
I don't
fiend,
understand this new hip
fiend,
hop stuff
fiend,
WWE is
fiend, fiend,
into.
fiend,
Like,
fiend, 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 fiend. Like,
did they show like 17 rappers throughout the night? Like, look at this rappers in the crowd. It's Joe Bob Rapper One, and I don't know anything about rap.
yes. And I'm like, I
I don't
don't
care,
know
and I
half
don't
of
know
them.
these
I'm like,
people.
I know that one. I've heard that one.
Yeah,
This
I was like,
one,
I know. Okay, that's a UFC guy.
no.
Whatever.
But it was a nice slow pace, even though it's kind of picked up after a while. But it's more the let's do the psychological stuff with
Yeah,
Cena and the
and
crowd,
that's
and
fine. I did think it was funny when Michael Hayes was like, "I'm gonna be unbiased as I can and call it down the middle," and then like 2 minutes into the match, he's like, "This is John Cena's greatest return ever." Blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, so
oh
much for calling
man,
it right down the middle, Michael Hayes.
uh-huh. And then the super AA off the top rope.
That
Oh
was cool.
man, that was good.
Yeah,
Um, but
think
yeah, then Cody did a top rope Cody cutter,
yeah,
like
that was
jumped
good
and
too.
that was a good one.
And then a ref bump, and okay, whatever. So
Yeah, and the turnbuckle stuff and the
yeah,
STFU a couple times,
they
and then
teased Cody turning heel. He was like, "Oh, do I want to hit him with the belt and become a bad guy?"
and then a 10-minute break while Travis Scott
Yeah, walks down to the ring, like
grandma
learn how to
rolled on a
interfere.
Sunday morning. Like, come on. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Now I just got to wait for
And now you don't know how to roll out of the ring after you took a move, so we have to.
this guy.
Cody had to kick him 6 times out of the ring.
No, this guy didn't show up. I was waiting for it. I was
It would
like,
have been
come
perfect. Have
on.
him come out and
I was like, have him come out, have Stone Cold come back out, and then stun him, and then
yeah, have them or just fight off to the side or whatever.
I don't
They would have
know.
stole the show from the story though. I think they wanted to keep it about Cena, but you could have done something and still kept it about Cena, just like they did
Yeah.
last year. Like last year, you had a whole bunch of interference, and it didn't take away from the story. You know?
No, it improved it, actually. It
Yeah.
just made it that much more memorable. This year was just, oh, we get
It was
Travis
really
Scott.
underwhelming, and then it was just like,
And a
and we're just
TCL
gonna
Cody
do
turn,
a
which
low blow,
still
and
waiting
then
on.
that's
And a nut
gonna
kick. Yep.
a low blow and a roll up, and then the refs awake just in time,
Uh-huh.
and
And then
now it's
that's it.
over. And I was like, that's it?
And I'm seeing the credits. I'm like, who's gonna come back? I was like, Brock Lesnar. I was like, just
No,
bro. Oh man, that would have just lost it.
no setups for tomorrow night or moving
Nothing.
forward. Nothing. So
But
you gotta
Cena's
wait.
on Pat McAfee show at 12:15 Eastern. So whoop-de-doo.
Whoop de doo.
Yay.
So
But
I think it was the right call to have him win. I think it was the right call for him to win. You got 3 to 6 months to finish Cena's story. Let him
yeah.
do some stuff. You got great potential for him to be a heel, which he
Oh
hasn't
yeah.
been, but other than like for 10 days.
Yeah.
Cody had kind of been tired and run out as a year. He's going to take a break probably. And then you've got plenty of time for him to slowly turn into Cody heel turn over the next 6 months to get rid of Cena, probably is how they'll run it back by the
Can't
fall, if
wait.
I had to guess.
What would you rank that match? I haven't got your ranking on that one.
Uh, I'd give it 3 stars.
3 stars.
The ending just kind of sucked, and the interference sucked.
Yeah,
The
and
rest of it would have been fine had it gone for another 15 minutes, and then one of them win or one of them lose,
uh-huh.
with or without interference. But yeah, they just kind of fumbled the interference and the ending, in my opinion.
So I think I gave night two a slight nod because of, well, John Cena and the Fatal Four Way, and
It was a little bit better, and the women's triple threat was good.
oh yeah, it was. Even though I
I'd
didn't
give it
like the
four
ending.
stars.
I was not a fan of the ending, but yeah. So
I'd give night two 4 stars.
4 stars. Yeah, I'd give it 4 stars. We both said like three on the first, I think.
And then for the whole package, WrestleMania 41, I'd say 3 stars. It was okay.
Yeah, I'd do 3.5.
Not as good as last year,
Nope.
and then not as good as some other years, but still entertaining weekend. I mean, it's wrestling. They can't all be
Bangers.
super knock it out of the park.
But Mr. Roman Reigns has lost everything. His Joker, or no, his Alfred, he's lost it all. His whole family. He's gonna come back in a big way.
He
He's gonna
might. I
rise
don't know.
back to
Or
the
he,
top.
he elevated the bloodline for 3 to 5 years, and then now the bloodline story's over, and he's be back to singles and never mention the word Samoan or anything ever again.
He'll reinvent himself. He'll come back. The tribal chief. You will acknowledge him one more time.
Yeah. Anyways, that's our shows and our rankings for WrestleMania. What did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy it? What are your thoughts? We had so much tacos and stuff. We
Oh
had a
my
ton of
gosh,
stuff
so
left
much
over.
food.
So much
Yeah,
food. That was good. I was
it was good.
stuffed.
Good
It was good
stuff.
times.
Let
So
us know what you think. Hit us up.
hit us up on the
All
socials.
the socials.
We appreciate you checking us out. So we
No
will
more
catch you
ties. We're
guys.
sick of ties. We don't
No
like
more ties.
ties.
We're gonna come up with some way to get rid of ties. So, but always fun to just watch wrestling and hang out. So
Oh yeah.
we will catch you guys next time.
See
Later.
ya.